Um, I unfortunately gotta do all the things. I gotta do all the things. And hopefully it doesn't take forever. Like, FAM isn't terrible for these, but I don't know, there's just so many harder hitting champions. Yo, what's up, Beefcake? How we's doing? Turns out I had totally forgotten about doing these, so I need to do this a couple times. Weekend what I got. Well, actually, no, I only need to do it the once. I just need to remember to do it tomorrow. Bruh, already having interwebby problems. It's not a good sign. Oh, I do have to do war though. Fudge. Fudge! And it really needs to go well, because it is only tier 3, so. Okay, so that got run. Those are all done. Do I have the leeway to bring in... The only champion that can do this is Mole Man. So by Mole Man, that I need to bring somebody for this, because Onslaught can't do this. Let's see, is that reasonable? I mean, we could. I feel like we should be able to do this with. See what we got. Let's see what we can maybe do. So if we bring Mole Man for that, which does in fact work. Onslaught. Should be able to Serpent it. Serpent is like definitely effective for that fight. If I wasn't running recoil, yes, if I wasn't running recoils, he might be okay. Actually, you know what? I was thinking Nick Fury, but no. He's on, my rank 4 is on defense. So yeah, we need Mole Man, who is unfortunately only rank 3, or rank 2 rather. But he is actually also tagged the thingy, which is kind of cool. And that should take care of us for doing the whole darn thing. One could maybe get sketchy, but we'll see. And then, yeah, so you are also tactic. Cool, that's actually a good thing. Beautiful. Okay. Get an endurance passive. To ignore unstoppable effects. Nice, okay, cool. Yeah, that'll be useful. Let's go with that. And we'll just play around it on the leader fight. And we should be golden, hopefully. As long as we don't try and get too fancy. Let's do this move, and then wait on the energy, and then we can just, oh, brother, of course. I hate obstinate charge, man. Why do you have steadfast, bro? It's not part of the node, is it? That seems new. Bro, can you throw a special, please? Can you throw a special before I hit special 3? That would be great. I've lost half my health and I've done nothing to this dude. He needs so much power. Oh my gosh. At least that kills him. Jeez. That was garbage. I really don't like fighting Soulmark. He's really obnoxious. Dude, we're totally losing this war too. We should not be losing tier 3 wars, realistically. I was broke earlier because I couldn't max it out. Because the help button broke. Go figure. Alright, I got up late, so I ended up not doing any of the featured. So it hasn't even been started yet. So we're gonna try and run through this really quickly. Do R5 and then top down. Hopefully, all of that in under the time, so stuff cools off for me to use them in the morning a little bit. So So ideally we can run through things twice. And that way it gives us plenty of time. Oh, brother! Whatever, it's fine. Problem though, actually, is we also need to hit the GC for the Radiance before Wednesday. Which means we might have to ignore some arena tomorrow to just force our way to the GC and then finish the arena Wednesday, as opposed to normally finishing it on Tuesday and then having nothing but BGs on Wednesday. But you know, c'est la vie. Wowza. So we'll see how it goes. Ideally, it goes well. Ideally. Alright, yep. In fact, I didn't actually even finish the initial run of the 4 stars this morning before I left for work. I left later than I'd like to try and leave. But it's fine, I've got quite a bit of leeway. I usually arrive early enough I can like do a little bit and kind of chill for a few minutes. I'm not arriving right before I clock in. That would be no bueno. So, we don't worry about it. Ooh, nice, 1 heavy. We'll like it when you 1 heavy it. That's beautiful. Me likey. Let's see, so we should be at 50. So this will end at 50 because we were 1 off actually a double. We actually got through a lot at work, which is surprised the crap out of me. Surprised the crap out of me. You were just, I mean, the fights were going really fast at work. I don't know what it, because like when I'm home, they take forever. At work, like, I was smashing through them. Smashing. Broski. I'm getting so much lag though. I didn't have any of this earlier. Before anybody says it, it's not the Wi-Fi. Turn off the Wi-Fi. I'm on data. Which might mean the data, specifically here, is not great. But, you know. Works great at work. Yeah. A combination of that and just old phone, I don't know. Who knows? Not great. Yeah, what the heck. So these will be back off cooldown just before 2 o'clock. So we should have plenty of leeway. Hopefully. Get through all these, run through what we need to of the 7s, and then hopefully have maybe a little bit of time for BGs before the new 4 stars pop back up. Game would lag horrendously. But of course not. Of course it's gonna lag horrendously. Why would it do anything else? Whoa. Thumb slipped. Super laggy. It's not just lag, it's super lag. That works. Make that work. Make that work. Bro! Out of my face. Broski. Lebroski. Effective. He's effective enough. Worldwide. These don't have the synergy. Please, no synergy. I'm not sure who gives her that synergy. He's like, no way it was Star-Lord. So let's hopefully it's not stealthy. Good, no synergy. Hallelujah. Alright, do not throw it. I don't need to do that combo. Let's see. Come on! Alright, caught that up. Oh, hey. Spoofed is. Woo! There's the crits. There's our crits. Of course, as soon as someone shows up, we drop a bunch of frames. Go figure. Ugh. Come on. Why am I so, like, out of it, man? Slept like 11 hours. I went to bed early and just, like, ignored my alarms and, like, I was like, I could get up and, like, do stuff and be like ahead of time and ahead of schedule, and I was like, I want to sleep. So I did. Oh. I knew I was gonna get hit by that. Freaking knew it! Man, we're in yawning stream, man. Ugh. Telling you, I'm awake. Might not look like it, but I feel like I can barely get my eyes open. Which is weird, because like I am awake. I don't know. It's not even like a tired like feeling particularly, like sleepy tired. It's just like I don't know. I don't know how to describe that. Just a most definite like need to yawn. Yo, what's up, Zemo? We're doing alrighty. Not too shabby. I do have to finagle. I still need to do that too. Gosh dang it. Little bangers. Diddy, oh. Dread Raid, alright. Let's go. Oh, look at that. Jalen. Nice. Yo, what's up, Dread? You at like 500 points yet? Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, everybody. I need to, like, still get to the GC, unfortunately. Hopefully it's not going to take too long. I don't even think I hit Vibranium. I've got a lot of work to do. If things go extra poorly, like time-wise, I'm gonna have to like not do any arena tomorrow and just push it all to Wednesday. So that I can get that Radiance. Because it's literally free Radiance. It's just a timed Radiance, you know. Can't pass up on that. So I'm gonna have to do some VGs. I need to see like how much I'm actually gonna have to do, because it's already gonna be quite a bit. No, I'm definitely in Vibranium, right? Because I did play more. I should most definitely be in Vibranium. Yeah, I mean, the victory track is always like easy, but it's like it's just a matter of how many matches you have to play. If you have to do that all in one night, it's like in a span of like a few hours, you know, it's not great. Because normally what I'd like to do is like focus mainly on arena today and tomorrow, and then Wednesday night do, you know, battlegrounds because there's no arena left. But I can't do that if the objective cuts off Wednesday morning. Which means I'll have to do VGs today and tomorrow before the objective goes away. So well, I didn't play over the weekend. The last time I played any BGs was Friday when I streamed. So and then I ended up not even really doing... Well, the problem was I kind of just threw away Saturday. Didn't really do anything. Really nice if the internet stayed functioning the whole time. What was I saying? I totally lost my train of thought. Yeah, I was like trying to think about it, and then it's gone. My thought train has been derailed. There's no saving it. Completely derailed it. So far off the tracks, we have no idea where it was going. Always makes me think of like Inside Out, like the way that the characters are in like in the brain and stuff, doing everything. Is like the train of thought. Like it's definitely a thing, and they can be derailed, and then they're just the train is no longer going at all. Like you hop on a train, you're going good, and then just get completely derailed, and then you have no idea anymore. Completely derailed. It's not great. It happens a lot. Like, just like. I know what I'm talking about, but I can't think of the specific thing I'm thinking of. Like, I know the thing, I can picture the thing, but I don't have the word for thing. Like champion names, names of like nodes and stuff. Like I know what the things like I can see it, I can picture it, I can see a face. Goes for people too. It's like I can picture a face of like I'm trying to think of the person's name and I can't think of it. It's just the way it is. It's definitely frustrating though. Is that it is a mesh magnet. Well, actually, that key is big enough that would work. I could put it in that pocket. Heck yeah. These are good pants. I like these pants. Hopefully they last a little bit better than the other pair, because I can't believe those got a hole in them so fast. They just kind of wore through for some reason, like under the butt. Kind of like that crease right there between like your leg and your glutes. Like right under the back pocket, you know. tore across. Just like wore thin and just kind of. I'm like, why? Why you do that? It makes no sense. I don't get it. That's good stuff. I have a couple clipped thingies that I want. Really? I was a split second too late? What the heck? You suck. Yeah, okay, that's almost too early. Right there. No. Well, okay, that one I thought was a little later. Come on. Right there. Got it. Oh my gosh. How was I late? I never have that kind of issue with that. I guess Spider-Man is just too quick on the hit. I've literally never had that kind of issue fighting him. Not like consistently. We're over 400 million gold now. Hot dang. No, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah. Make it work. We'll have to see where I'm at, because I've got to be in Vibranium, right? We played Wednesday initially, and I also played some on Friday. Or, no, I didn't play that much on Friday, did I? Did I only play on Wednesday? Can't be right. If we only played Wednesday, then I've got a crap ton of BGs that need to be played to hit the GC. That's not great. Yeah, I definitely played some more. Like, maybe it was Thursday that I played stuff. I don't know. Okay, I thought I was about to get clapped there. That was not good. Whew. Full dexed it. I was like, he's unblockable. I'm gonna get hit in the face. No fury for you. No power gain either. Broski. Come on, give me more stagger. Well, that worked. I guess, sort of, kind of, maybe. Whoa. That wasn't supposed to happen, but okay. Oh, did though. Miscalculated that a touch. All the lag though, just not on a good pace because of it all. I have insane pace at work and can get through, you know, a few rounds while I have a few minutes on break. Like I made it through 7 rounds during lunch. Like I usually do 4. Granted, there's like we also didn't have AQ start today, so kind of good because I didn't get up early enough to like do all that, and my arena would have been worse off. So kind of a good thing. Kind of a good thing, I suppose. Could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. You don't get up until basically noon. It's not great. Shower, food, make lunch, do a bit of arena. You just wind up with not enough time for everything. Bro. Yo, what's up, AB? We're lagging, as per usual. Should be 4 left here. Which is a little bit on the slow side. We definitely could have been done sooner. So I definitely need to get up at a more reasonable time to have time to do what needs to happen. And there'll be AQ, so I need time for that. So ooh, baby. Dude, the game is just freezing. Yeah. It's not great. And because I ignored it on the weekend, I had a butt ton of BGs that need to happen as well. So, not great. Honestly, we might have to have to opt for just skipping the second round of 4 stars and just doing BGs. We'll see. We'll see what kind of time we're looking like, because I need to get enough rounds in. We can always push more of the arena to Wednesday. We got enough leeway to do that. But the BGs can't, because the objective ends Wednesday morning, so whatever I can't get done tonight towards getting to GC has to be done tomorrow before I go to bed, so not great. Not ideal. Most definitely not ideal. At least there's no war tomorrow. It's Tuesday. No war on Tuesdays. So, huzzah there. But I need to see that setup will take a good little bit. Shoot, I can't actually do that. Boopy, we're gonna do this. I don't know, I think the problem is like here, like I said, like I don't have this problem when I'm at work. I'm not sure if it's because I can't be on the phone long enough for the problems to be noticed. Because like I don't have the lag, and the load times don't freaking suck either. So I don't know if it's the phone or like my connection to internet. Again, I'm not on the Wi-Fi right now, not on my phone at least. I'm connected to the data. Bro. So either the data sucks here, which it looks like I had full bars. Ouch. Dude, you just triple crit me. You dick. Okay, I've got 2 bars, I guess. 3. Should be more than sufficient, though. I got more chip clips. We're opening up the pretzel stigs. Hopefully without tearing the bag. That's not what we want either. Please do not tear. I'm tapping continue. Come on. Give it. Cool. Did it tear? It kind of tore. Not bad. Bad worse. Oh. Oh yeah. That's good stuff. Pretzels. Crunchy, stealthy. Bread. Bread. You love me, my pretzels. It didn't take 5 years to load. Like in small quantities, like I feel like the loading is not bad, but like when I try and go for and be on it for, you know, half an hour, it just sucks, man. Come on, give me better Fury RNG. Come on. And triple resist. Nice. Got the stand up. I like it. Bro. Can you not? Gorgeous. Crunchy. Una más. Should have been long over already. Should two have been long overs. I finally made me a batch of pasta-getti last night. Because I made the pasta Saturday. And then the meat sauce last night. So I had a plate full of spaghetti and oh, I make a mean spaghetti meat sauce. So good. So much flavor. Very yummy. So simple. I went to the store on the way home Sunday. Picked up some stuff. Some more ground beef was on sale. Still more expensive than what I paid for it last time. But I think that's just because prices are going up. This stupid lettuce price went up on. Like 2 weeks ago, I got a head of lettuce for $1.99. When I went there yesterday, it was up to $2.19, but it didn't scan right. It scanned for $2.49. I had to have the lady fix it, or $2.39 or whatever, something like that. I'd have the person fix it. But eggs were on sale. I didn't even really need eggs. I had eggs. You can't have too much eggs. They last a while in the fridge. Whoops. So I bought more eggs. Like some of the cheapest I have ever seen eggs. And they were huge eggs, man. It looked massive. Tier 1. We got a dozen eggs. Well, I got 2 dozen eggs, but a dozen eggs, $1.99. Which is like crazy. Because at one point, like a dozen eggs was like $5 for like the cheapest eggs you could find. Like you can already buy like more expensive specialty eggs, like your cage free range, whatever kind of eggs or whatever brands that are already like $5 or more a dozen. And I'm like, I like an egg is gonna taste the same. I'm like, just give me a cheaper egg. The cruelty adds flavor. No. No, they all taste the same. Obviously, humane chicken farming practices are better. But you're generally being charged for it. Like, why does being nicer to chickens make my eggs cost more? Like, why? Can you just be nice to chickens? Like, what's the problem? Niceness is free. Like, kindness doesn't cost anything. But anyway, I don't need to have a whole spiel on eggs. So I got a bunch more eggs. Yeah, Rune, it's Arena. We can't just not do Arena. Unless Arenas were done, which they're not. It's only day 1. Like, we're so loaded with units right now, though. We're like, I'm like excited for, crap. For Cyber, because we can max it out. So like there'll be deals, and then there'll be like an extra, like depending on how much you spend, there'll be like a milestone track as well. So looking forward to it. Hopefully it's a little bit more modest and they don't have it also at 39,000 like they did for Torch. Hopefully it goes back down to 36, but you can't be too hopeful. Because really I don't want to spend more than 36,000. 36,000, if that would like max things out, would be best. Because that would leave me with 20,000. And then we could spend our 18, 20,000 or whatever on Banquet and have a good chunk left over by the end of the year. Because just arenas alone, finishing out the year is another 10,000 units, basically. Just doing the arena. And all the other stuff. Not including the vouchers. What's up, Saitama? Bro, now we need to do this one. I don't know that arena needs luck, but you know. What I need yeah. What I need is proper load times. That would be great. That would be more helpful than luck, really. The only luck for arena I need is not facing a bunch of serpents and dark phoenixes. But thankfully, Dark Phoenix don't have to worry about it as a 4-star. She doesn't exist as a 4-star. If she ever does come out as a 4-star and she pops up in the arena for me, it's because people are dicks and ranking her up. There's no good reason to rank up a 4-star Dark Phoenix if she ever comes out playable as one. It requires more skill than luck. Definitely requires luck. But skill is obviously something you can't do without. Yeah, my loads are garbage. Like, the loads are terrible, and then, like, sometimes the game will just freeze mid-fight, you can see it. Like, the animations will just stop for a couple seconds. I mean, look at this. It's still loading. Still loading. Still loading. Like, we're over 30 seconds right now, I'm pretty sure. And without lag, the fight was only going to take like 15 seconds. And it's still loading. There. God. The load just to get to this fight was longer than the combination of how long each of the 3 fights took combined. Bro, how did you get that? You have no immortality left. God. Just a sliver. Probably we should have ended like 10 seconds sooner. But still. Is Lizard? Well, Lizard won't be like the exclusive champion. He's gonna be a new champion. Ah, crap. Ah, weird. There we go. I'll make that work. Okay, now I'm pressing the button. I'm pressing button! Yeah, we'll see how crazy he winds up. Have we gotten the deep dive for him yet? I know we have like some gameplay footage from DLL champs are generally pretty solid. I do like his champions. He's really good at designing champions. I do enjoy his champ designs. What? I don't always agree with his takes or opinions, but like I do like his champions. Say what you will about him or what he says. He's very good at what he does. And he's very knowledgeable. Come on. Bone Crusher. It's a dope name. Yeah, invest your money into more money. That's how real people invest. Game, not an investment. This game is a black hole is what it is. For time and money for people that spend it. Goes in and you'll never see it again. It's just gone into oblivion. So. Yeah, and there's also the depreciation as well. The fastest, most egregious depreciation we had was like from Banquet last year. People that spent, I mean, tens of thousands of dollars just to have, like, 2 months later, what they got for that kind of money in the game you could get for free. Like, in like 2 months. It's insane. Yeah. Very rip. Not very super. Yeah, I don't care for war. Never have. Honestly, the thing that saved war for me to have like any enjoyment out of it, for functionality for me, was the 40% alliance revives for a single gold. That infinitely made wars like not only less stressful, but far more economical for the average player. Is it 75,000 in Plat 3? So I wanted to say it was less than that for some reason. 75 doesn't sound too bad. Did they up it? Not sure it wasn't that high. Oh well. Yeah, it's not great. Wait, the season ends in 12 hours? That's the end of the season? Is that can't be right. Yeah, it's way more than enough for Cyber. And typically, well, actually, not typically. Cyber is historically always had a higher max spend, technically, that you could spend in it. Partially because like it'd have extra deals that was like relics only stuff after relics got added. But it generally, for like the most reasonable, like just getting the best value out of it, was roughly the same spend as Cyber, or July 4th rather. I'm hoping it goes back down to roughly 36,000 for the milestones on the extra milestone trigger. Definitely not more than 39. 39 is like even more excessive. But what's up, Slinger? Doing good. Well, it's definitely over 30,000 for Cyber. I mean, you could spend as much, or well, not as much, but as little as like 1,000. Like the cheapest deals are 1,000. So they generally are like 1,000 deals, 3,000 deals, and 5,000 deals generally. And you have to spend X amount to unlock, you know, the ones that are more expensive. And then generally after you spent like 15,000, you can buy the 5K ones. But there's usually fairly high limits, depending on what's in them. There's usually like 2 different 1K ones with either a limit of 3 to 5, kind of depending. A couple different 3K ones, a couple different 5K ones with usually a limit of 1 or 2. With 5K, I would imagine you probably wouldn't be able to get any of the 3K deals, but you could max out and do like 5,000 in 1K deals. Which, depending on how juicy those are, that wouldn't necessarily be terrible. It kind of depends on what you're looking for and what's in those deals. If it's like just shards, probably not. Like I don't mind getting shards, because like I want more shards, but really what I need more is rank up stuff. Even though I'm not really ranking up stuff. Yeah. Which I obviously need more T6, T3 because it just goes so fast, but really I need like more tier If there's anything specifically I need more of, actually, you can never have too much T7 because that's like the higher one anyway. You need the T7B. But really what I actually need is Tier 4 Alpha. Because you need those for the rank 3 and the rank 4. I mean, back early when I started playing this game, like the big, you were spending units on like doing content because the deals weren't like priority. Like they were there, but they weren't like the things you like had to get for like major progression. Like doing the content was your progression, you know. Like you weren't getting that through the deals. Six wouldn't be terrible, but I wouldn't like, because I don't know who to give Sigs to. I've got tons of Sigs right now. I'm just kind of slowly giving them to champions as they're about to expire, basically. I've got tons of Sigs. In fact, I need to buy more from the Radiant store, too. Which also got cheaper. Rather substantially too, which is a shame because like actually I had bought them before the price went down on the last reset. But I actually didn't get them cheaper. So this will be the first time I actually get them the full set at the good price. I mean, I know. And it used to be 15. There wasn't usually even the extra 3K. So like, because of those lower amounts, I mean, the total amount of more units I can get because of how much things have changed, I mean, it's gone up a little bit, but not by near as much as the price of the deal is going up. So honestly, like I could get, because I used to be able to do like buy out like the Valentine's Day store, July 4th, Cyber, and feel pretty good about, you know, going down to 0, spending units on content as needed when it came out, like the big stuff like Labyrinth. And my first Labyrinth path, I think I spent like 10,000 units. Probably. Abyss also used several thousand units. I mean, it takes a while. I mean, you really have to just not think about how long it takes to get to any particular amount. And just kind of do it. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about slingers. Like I'm too cheap to just drop a bunch of money, especially when any money spent is devalued very quickly. I mean, you just think about it. Before Seaton went on hiatus a couple years ago, you know, he'd always had like a bigger account than me because he spent a lot of money, like, and he did, you know, videos on it. Like I think the last one he'd shown before he quit was like he had a total expenditure in the game of like $72,000. Unrip. Well, a lot of the whales I feel like already have 30 plus right now. If they're like really whaley. I mean your medium, you know, fairly like high spenders, not necessarily like blubbery whales, but like pretty high spenders that, you know, max out the special deal days. Maybe not spend extra on the month to month on extra deals and crystals and stuff, but like max out the spending events, you know. That's pretty solid spender, but not necessarily like the whaliest of the whale. Have, you know, close to 30. I mean, free to play, I've got currently 13 with the catalyst. Well, I need to buy one more catalyst and I can do a 14th. And I'm currently missing out on at least 3 rank 4s that I can think of. Well, actually, no, it would be 4. 4 rank 4s. That would technically I could have had as a free to play if I had the units at the time. Because 9.2 and 9.3 both had a rank 4 in the end offer. Neither of which I got, and there was 2 in Cyber for just units, not counting cash. So just what I had access to, had I had the units to get them. Could have been 4 more than what I currently have. Which would just those would put me at 18 right now. I grind a lot of arena, but like I'm missing out on those 4 that were units only that I couldn't pick up because the units are too limited to get everything. Plus, there's more that I could have had, or that you could have, depending on where you place, like in war, for like radiance and stuff. That you could also consider free, so it depends on how high of alliance you're in. Really, Moman as well at rank 2 doing fine. I kind of wanted to throw in Shield because I know she would kind of crush it even at rank 2. The problem is I don't know who to take out to put her in. I kind of like most of I don't know who I want to take out or could take out that wouldn't like disrupt like kind of how my deck currently is. I don't have anybody that's like feels completely useless that I could just like, I'm never drafting this champion, let me take him out and put Shield in. So, no. So, I'm kind of hoping I can get like 3 rank 4s for Cyber. There'll be at least 2. 3 would be nice, given the state of the game. Because 3 for me would actually be a good chunk. I mean, that would be a 25% increase, really. Well, a 20% increase. Because, well, because I'll have 14 by them. In fact, I could do it right now. I could buy it from the Radiant store and go ahead and do that 14th. See, Elsa's also ranked 2, and I don't have her in the deck either. I actually have only like a few skill in my deck. I feel like I could maybe take out like Luke Cage Sentinels? Sentinels bleed immune. I do really like Elsa too. Yeah, my Chioth is duped. Well, the dupe against the bleed immune would make her crit more, especially since Sentinel like prevents you from critting. And that load took forever. Yeah, I really want to, but it looks like we're not gonna have the time. I'm gonna have to ignore doing a second round of the 4 stars and just go into BGs. Especially if the load times are as they are. Which honestly makes it harder to win if I'm losing like consistently 5-10 seconds more than what I should. Under 60 seconds? Dang. Yeah, like I said, I've got like 4 skill in my deck, and that's like Nick, Bullseye, and Okoye are 3 of them. Like, I don't have any like the Shrug and Crossbones. I think those are the 4 I have in my deck. I don't think I have anything other than those ones. $40K heavies? Jeez. Not surprisingly. King Bin's amazing. Honestly, I've been doing fights more. Oh, sorry, 5. We also have Yelena in the deck, so we have 5 skill in the deck. But realistically, Crossbone's the only one that like shrugs on his own, like just naturally. Oh no, we have Zemo in the deck too, so 6. God, there's so much lag, bro. Game's playing at like 2 frames a second. "28 seconds. Honestly, not surprising. Moman is quick when you give him extra attack. The bleeds actually do, and then the crits, yeah. Not surprising. Yeah. Yeah, Chioth is solid. I'd love to do a bunch more rank 3s, but again, I have the other catalyst I would need to do that. The problem is I don't have enough tier 4 alpha. Really? Now that's impressive. Must have also gotten like a really cooperative AI. Dude, I always have like the crappiest time fighting Fams because like he's so passive. Like he never lets me intercept him. And then he'll just get a bunch of armor ups, and then I can't do anything about him. And then everything's glancing, and he just gets more armor ups. Shoot, we lost. I don't know what happened. Come back. Really? Jeez. That's also kind of nutty. But I'm trying to get it sorted here. Come on. Come on, there we go. Broski. Give me the connection. There we go. Yeah, she's really good for Red Skull. You can just bleed him to death. Because you can just kind of spam heavies. She's got a really good heavy reach, so. She's quite nice. I need to go to at least like 7.5. So that's where I am. Like, I don't know who to take out to put like Elsa or Shield or any of these other good attackers in. Like, I have these other attackers that are really good attackers that are good for like they're maybe slightly more niche, but are great attackers, can do a lot of different fights. Yeah, Unawakened. Hopefully, I would say you just don't even have him in your deck if he's Unawakened. Quite frankly. You're better off just with a different skill. If you have him in your deck, replace him with the Zemo. Honestly, that would be way better. And then if you just ban Crossbones, you see him. Not to, yeah, that makes sense. Honestly, he's worth taking up because most of the time, for Battlegrounds specifically, he actually doesn't need the dupe. Like even for like Photon, he doesn't actually need it. You just get the Furies before you attack her, and then you don't have to like worry about the debuffs at all. Game is just freezing, man. Obnoxious. Label. Yeah, do thingy. Like I have like all of these skill champions. I just don't have them all ranked up. I have several of them at rank 2 that just never won rank 3. Because again, like there was other classes more needing, and like the tier 4 alpha is like not abundant enough. Like I've got all of the other cats, basics and T6 I could ever use. Like I couldn't even actually burn through all the T60 I have. Like I'd run out of basics first. Even doing like the 1 to 2s. And the 2 to 3s, I could literally do only one. Well, no, I could do 2, because I think I have like 9 tier 4 alpha right now, which is enough for 2. And no, shoot, I have 10. So yeah, I could do the rank 4 and 2 rank 3s. Yeah, that works. Well, that doesn't surprise me either, yeah. I actually don't think I have Tumas in my deck. It's also true. Valid. You were that high and it's still... What the heck? Bro. Like Labruskis. The crap, is it still that high? Jeez, it's not going down that fast. That is insane. I'll be well over 60k, yeah. And that's without any of the battle chips either, which would be a few thousand more. Once I got really unlucky. So I have at least like 3,000 units worth of battle chips right now. I think, yeah, app just crashed. My app crashed. Lovely. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. Dang, sucky one. Yeah, I knew it did that too. I don't see it happening, to be honest. Oh, okay, never mind. That's... Dude, it's showing there. What the heck? What happened? Might have a problem. think I need to restart my phone. Basically, yeah. Dang, if that does it again, I might have to restart my phone because that was really, really weird. There we go. Yeah. Oh boy. I would love it. Would love me a Doom, Kingpin. Wouldn't mind Scorpion either. Be solid. Wonder what they're gonna call it though, because we had Omega Days, Heart of Fire, which was because of like Dark Phoenix. Well, they wouldn't introduce. Well, I mean, they technically did with Dark Phoenix, but I feel like in the last like 45 minutes, or wait a minute, yeah. I've gone through like only 10 rounds. Yo, Shamad. Appreciate it, man. Have yourself a good night. I've got at most like 2 hours in here before I wind up crashing. I don't think you can see it. They're two stuck together. Which the animal crackers are worse. I have like a giant like 5-6 animal crackers stuck together in my animal cracker bag. Yeah, so you're missing out on 280 a week-ish. Because it's 1,000. It's 1,080 a week just in the base ones. There's a little bit more in the Catalyst Clash and Alpha and the basic Catalyst arenas. That comes out to, let's see what, and there would be 9, so you get like 3 of each a month. So it's roughly like 270 a month worth of those. No, it's about 300 a month. Because then we'll be, yeah, at least 3 days. So yeah, about 300 a month there. Come on, just throw a heavy. Bro, just throw a heavy. Bro, really? You purified all of them, dick. You suck. Dick. I'm dropping so many. I'm dropping all the frames right now, man. Sucky. Hot Garbo. The phone is lagging pretty bad, but I'm also, like, the stream is lagging as well, unfortunately. Like, I dropped a chunk of frames there in that last minute. Frames, not even once. Yeah. I'm not even getting one frame. Like, completely just stopping. Now, it would be probably that bad if I also had my phone on the Wi-Fi. Because, like, whenever the internet, like, blips like that, it cuts out the game. But I have to turn off the Wi-Fi on my phone, so I wouldn't have that issue. We're still doing alright. He's not too shabby. I got what you're going for. I just didn't actually say what it was you were meant. I said what came to mind. After Sinister. I think Sinister is next, and then we'll do Pig. So he'll be the next rank 4. Assuming he doesn't get shafted by the meta next season. In which case we can hold off. If he's usable next season, 100% rank 4. We might have to push him out of an extra rank 4 later if he's not like usable at all next season. Sinister's next, and then the next 3 were Okoye, Sinister, and Peg. Okoye already went up. Sinister we can do right now if you want to do. And then we would need 3 Which actually wouldn't be too bad, because we actually get... We can buy 2 T7B. That would give us 1 extra. The Alliance Super Event gives us 1 full one, so that we'd only actually be 1 short. So we could probably, by the time the season ends... Well, but actually, by the time the next season starts, rather... so the store can reset again. We could wind up with being able to do another rank 4. So, I think I'll be rank 4, assuming he works for the next season meta. He'll be ranked up before the season really gets rolling. So, it'll be soon. Less than a month. Actually, if Cyber hits before then, that'll guarantee at least have 2 in it. We could do them then. So she'll be interesting, specifically because of the polka dot power. You have the power start. But broski. In the right matchup, it probably would be fine, because you'll be getting the dot anyway. Actually, is she tactic? Or is she like the saga, rather? Not tactic. Yeah, that's a good question. So the next, we already have what we need for Sinister. Given the timing, we'll assume the difference kind of. So Pig will be one of them, and then we'll have 2 more, basically from Cyber. That's a good question. Who do we do for 2 more? That would make for 15 and 16. No, 16, 17, because Pig will make 15. So two more would be 16, 17. Dang. I'd have to look. I'm actually not sure. It's a good question. That's a great question. See, we already took up... Dang. That's a really good question. I could do maybe somebody like Chavez. I still really like Chavez. Oh, there's Kindred. Yeah, it might have to be Kindred, actually. Kindred and Prowler are solid options. Yeah, we might very well take up like Kindred. Here's some solid options. Yeah. Kindred's solid. He's like often very dangerous of a defender a lot of metas. Even though he can be nuked, the slightest error fighting him results in very poor scores because you just melt very, very quickly. And because I've been working on his SIG, specifically because of his SIG is very defensive, he'd also be solid for my prestige going to rank 4. So, whereas Pig, like I'm not giving Pig SIGs. So he's like SIG 60, maybe 80. So, it's whatever. Why'd I do that? I don't know why I did that. Come on. Yeah, I like Pig. Pig is very good, but I also just love him because he's good and just like he's very satisfying to me to use. He's one of my favorites. Just the way he functions. I still like using him offensively far more than Spider-Woman. Hands down. Like, I very much so like his play. And, you know, using his abilities to, like, manipulate the AI and just making the most of the Porker Poppers and stuff. It is very satisfying. I mean, shoot, he was soloing Necropolis fights at rank 3. Like, unboosted, no recoils. Like, although to be fair, I think I actually only got one solo in Necropolis with him. He's definitely capable of more. I think I just messed up on the other fights. I already know that one doesn't work. Dag nabbit. Crossbones, Shocker, also quite stark. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Shocker or Starkey, realistically. I think Starkey is far more versatile of a rank 4. Bro, can you like... Starkey can, I think, can do more and do them faster than than Shocker Run. But yeah, the upside of Shocker is he can be a defender a lot of times, or at least on occasion. Where Starkey, he's not a defender, but I have been wrecked by Starkey so many times just because of the stupid evade. Like he'll just evade, come back, attack you, and just completely ruin you. Really obnoxious. Really? You suck. I'm so dead. Yeah, that was my fault. Yeah. I don't understand that. I don't know how that happened because I did a light before the medium. Something's weird about that. I feel like it's not counting your second light as a light. Because it's not expecting you to do a second light. I don't know. It seems really weird to me. But I feel like if you're hitting him with the second light because you're whiffing the first light, like it's not like calculating things properly. It's super weird. That's happened to me more than once. Like that happened to me, I think, doing him in BGs before, actually doing that same exact thing, which makes no sense. Yeah. And of course you evaded, dick. So obnoxious. Obnoxious. Alright, Serpy, come on. Didn't get ruined by Serpent. Huzzah. Not gonna think ups. Alright. Really? Wow, you're fast on that medium. Come on, let me get the full. Good enough. Good enough. His dot damage, pretty OP. He's a pretty OP. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Unawakened. Can we get away from that? Maybe. Probably not. I really wouldn't mind doing Starkey myself. Problem is I'd have to awaken him and give him, you know, some sigs, which I was giving other champions tech stones and stuff. But I'm actually not doing too bad on the tech right now, so we could probably go ahead and crap. Go ahead and do him at this point. But again, we still need to give him the awakening gem. On which app I used? How much is for MC? Well, I get a because I use an iPhone, it tells me, um, like I'll get a alert every week, like how your average daily activity, like how many hours your phone was on. Um, but not like, it doesn't like specify which app. I might be able to find that setting if I looked for it, but like just as like an automatic report, I get like how your average daily. Which, depending on if I have a different game, which I usually have it running instead on my computer instead of my phone, because yeah. What did it tell me? It was like pretty high last week. It tells me every Sunday morning, is when it gives me that. It was like really like ridiculously high. Like screen time, which is just like the screen being on. It's not necessarily in immediate use. Because I have it so my phone doesn't like time out. So if I like set it down with the screen on, it'll stay on. Raid Shadow Legends. No. I want to say it said like 17 hours average for this last week, which is like absurd. That can't be right. It's usually like 8 to 9, 10 maybe. Yeah, 17 just doesn't sound right. That's literally being on. Wow, failed my unstoppable. Of course. Yeah, but again, like that doesn't seem like right that it would be on all but 7-ish hours as an average. There's definitely some days where like it could have been, my phone screen could have been on that long. But like as an average in total for the week, that really doesn't sound right because I don't have it on while I'm at work. The only time it's on at work is during break and lunch. And it's usually not on while I'm sleeping. Crap. So, I mean, that accounts for, I'm at work 8 hours, 8.5 hours, and my phone is on for less than an hour while I'm there for during breaks. That I wasn't like on my phone like at all on Saturday. I mean, shoot, I wasn't even, well, it gives me a report Sunday morning, but like I wasn't really on it that much on Sunday either. So, I don't know. I don't know if I can. I don't know if it'll, give me a second. I'll do. I don't know if my settings will tell me the last one if I go to settings. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so average, yeah, it definitely wasn't. It was closer to like, yeah, no. So I could show like the last 10 days, um, what they average. Um, yes, if I oh, it went away. It came unplugged a little bit. That was my fault. There we go. Sorry. White. Blind your eyes. Shield your eyes. Um, so the 19th. Yeah, that'd be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. How is it on so long on Sunday? So the average in the last 10 days, that's including like today and this last Sunday and stuff, which were substantially lower. But like on Friday, dude, Friday we had it on way long. Yeah, that's because of that other app. So it was, yeah, I can click on it. Okay, cool. So yeah, it was on for 15 hours. Um, yeah, no, so that was the one where that was there. 2, 7, 8, yeah, so. So yeah, wasn't that high. Why did I want to say it was 17? Must have been 7 something. Again, that's just like not necessarily inactive use. It's just screen being on. It's like sometimes I'll leave it to do something, and I'm not actually actively using it. Like even in the morning, like I'll have it set and just like auto fight, and then like um, hop in the shower. So then it's like only doing like the daily quest or whatever while I do that, and then it's just sitting there on, you know. That's why like it's just showing last 10 days. It's counting Tuesday because it's technically Tuesday right now. But it's only been Tuesday for 2 hours. So the phone's been on the full 2 hours of what is considered the Tuesday. So. Um, almost at 7.5. But yeah. No, it's Bone Crusher again. Look at that. But yeah, it's so you can look at the statistics on an iPhone pretty easily. And it looks terrible when you give it that context. Dude, was nowhere near him and it still clipped me. Such a dick. One of the reasons I keep dying to this stupid idiot in arena, because like he'll use a special one. I try and like get away from it and it'll hit me. And I can't just not dex because it's unblockable. So like, you're just screwed either way. You're just too close when he happens to throw it. Like you can't get away from it. You can't just block because it's unblockable. It's really obnoxious. And I hate it. Dark Phoenix is not great. I mean, that did good damage. Really? So dead. Yeah, I'm dead. That recoil's gonna kill me. Die before I even got the recoil. Great. Dude, all because she freaking clipped me with the special. Wow, thanks for that. Dude, we cannot die here, dude. Cannot lose the streak. That would be very detrimental. Didn't lose the streak, huzzah. Yummy. Alright, this one puts us at 7.5, as long as we don't lose a round. And then we gotta hit up BGs. Even though my 4 stars are off cooldown, it's terrible. It's taken me 2 hours to do 17 rounds of 4 stars and 25 rounds That's barely 40 rounds. Like 45 rounds should take like an hour and a half. And we've done less than that in 2 hours. Like, that's how bad our loading has been. It's really bad. It's terrible. Okay. Hit our 7.5. That's what we wanted. Alright, let's go ahead and give the game a restart. Give her a reset. Shoot, I need to do war too before I forget entirely. So let's finish off war and then hit up PGs. Throw on boosts and finish up the path and try and do that mini. That'll finish up the map as far as I can do, and then it's just path 2 that needs done. Really hate when I do that, when I try and click on the darn thing. Oh, okay. Well, somebody went ahead and just did that fight. Bruh. Well, so much for that. Well, I guess I can use Mallman for this fight then. Well, why not? That's fine. Try and not butcher this fight. Okay, that was sketchy. Really? And then of course crit a bunch of times, like some stupid. I had lost so much health there. Dude, I should have finished like 95%. Oh well. Oh yeah, I didn't throw on a boost. Let's throw in the boosts. And then we can just kind of crush this fight. We won't have to worry about the unstoppable because we're tactic. So. fine. You could do that and not care about his health too much because the void got taken down, which is the reason I brought him in the first place. Alright, now we got an onslaught, which isn't great, for being honest, because you can't parry him, but... And he's notoriously very stupidly hard to, intercept. So hopefully he, like, cooperates with the intercepts. That would be great. Would be awesome, actually. Be fantabulous. Actually wasn't even going for that intercept, and really. Bro, can you like freaking bro, can you throw a special please? Alright, let me... Bro, can you like... Bro! Couldn't get him to throw a frickin'... Guy melted. We done barely soloed that. It's a good thing I was boosted. I would have died otherwise. That was a whole lot of not awesome. That's what that was. Perfectly calculated. Let's see. Ooh, this is, yeah. See if we get lucky and get a 7-star relic out of that. Extra bounty targets. Sure. This is for more of these. Yeah. I already popped open a bunch of those crystals too. I actually did get a 7-star out of all of them. Unfortunately, it was Nick Fury, who's already sick 200. That is kind of a cool one. Yeah, we're actually, dang, we're one short of Vibranium, so we've got a lot to do. Did we play any on, yeah, we must have played on Friday. Or Saturday. Did I, no, I didn't play on Saturday. Why did it say 2 days? This must have been like Saturday, Friday night, so Saturday, like at this time, which was 2 days ago. Yeah, that makes, well, that'd still be 3 days ago. It'll be Monday, Sunday. So yeah, it should say 3. I'm very confused. Either way. So yeah, like our deck, like I maybe could take out like Luke Cage. Or maybe Maestro. For more skill champions. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Take you out as well for skill champions. So we could do like you and you. Yeah. Alright, let's see what we got. Yeah, I've got time on that. That's fine. Shoot, I need to do a rank up. I've got like 7-star catalyst stuff expiring in a day, so. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah. Could be. I'm very curious how this pans out. Really? Now that's surprising. What? I mean, I guess? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully he doesn't purify stuff. Quit purifying stuff. too slow. But he done messed it up, so it's fine. Dazzler is great, good for Photon, because she can dex the, even if she is in, I think, she can dex Photon, right? Even if she's in Pure Light. She's one of those champions that can do that. I'm pretty sure. Alright, I'm gonna crossbones Thanos. Dodge, excuse me. She can dodge Photon. Yeah, Hulk is not doing that fight. Sorry. Alright, I just need to slow play this. Ish, and we'll be fine. Wow, what the heck happened there? Yeah, that should be fine. That was definitely slower than I was thinking it was gonna be, but yeah. I was like, there's no way he's doing that with Hulk. That's true. You can dash in if you have the. Well, no, you can't do that if she's in Pure Light because she can't miss in Pure Light. Because her dash in is a miss mechanic, isn't it? I thought. Crossbones can do a lot of matchups. I usually can't get Crossbones versus Serpent to work that well though, because like Serpent never throws the specials when I want him to. All right, this deck is like not particularly making me care. Yeah, I don't know. It's like not making me care. Yeah, I thought her dash in was a miss mechanic. I can pull her up real quick and double check, but I thought that's what it was. Let's have a look see. Come on, internets. Yeah, because it misses because it's inflecting falter. Yeah, so that wouldn't work versus photon. If she's in a pure light, she just wouldn't miss. So yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, yeah, it misses because it's falter. I was right. I was right. I don't love all of that, but it's fine. Default whatever you say. Yeah. I generally know what I'm talking about if I'm talking about it. You know. I'm always usually double checking stuff too. That's unfortunate. But there is no willpower, so I can give it to him anyway. And he doesn't have a workable option for my Serpent on D, so that's just a win. Hopefully we can not butcher this. This will work extra, especially actually extra well because willpower. Like it won't really matter. Any little bit of chip damage. I've put in a ton of hours, Slinger. I played this game a lot. I generally know what I'm talking about. Come on. Bro. Dude, throw it, thank you. Come on. Bro, can you like... Broski, throw... You were like so slow on that, I lost all my furies. Okay, whatever. He clearly just... How did he even, like... He's bleed immune. How the crap did my Nick Fury even kill him in 13 seconds? It's not like you just get lucky on the crits. Like, he can't crit if he gets 2 in a row. That's very confusing. That's actually impressive. How the crap did he die that fast? With the extra battle. Nice. Yeah, this dude's not trying. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, that I don't know. Yeah, I generally read a lot of this stuff because I like to know what's going on. So I'm generally pretty on with what I know. I was not trying to throw that. Yeah. Alright, one more. Yeah, that was my fault. Come on. Problem is, like, I'm not actually getting the Fury bonus. Okay. Did it again. Yeah. That was a long fight. That was like only a rank 2. Yeah, the special 2 is a much faster animation. The problem with it, though, is you can't punish it. It's a faster special animation, but you can't punish it like you can the special 1. So, yeah, it's basically 2 quick dashes, and then like a slight delay, and then a third dex, and then you just dex the final like lob. So it's dex, and then the lob. That third stream of bullets is slightly delayed from the first 2. Like a slightly less delay like than what's like in between the like doing an onslaught special dex. That was just an auto quit. Whatever. We could use some more of those. We need to climb up faster. Because we have tonight and tomorrow to freaking finish it. Beautiful. Alrighty then. Yeah, there might be enough distance. Like there might be enough time. I don't think I've really tried it. There might be a big enough window to do that. But that sounds awfully. Yeah, I have no idea. I panicked. I was running out of time. Yeah. It also depends on who you're trying to use. So clearly that worked, but that was like really, really slow. Like, it's like not particularly a viable matchup. Yeah, we'll see. Doesn't feel like there's that, because you wind up really far back. It feels like there's not near enough time. One, like to actually get that dash into Dex, so you can punish it. Like you have to go super early. Like you have to Dex that second to last hit, earlier than you think you do. Because if you Dex it like as it's actually coming to you, like when you actually see him make the move for it, you've waited too long. You have to Dex it like really early. Let's go take you. Should do like that. Yeah, we'll make it work. I mean, if you say I could try it. It's like not that big a deal. No, I think I did it. Or like tried it with Onslaught once to like heavy punish it, and there didn't have the spacing, like at all, even remotely. All right, we're gonna see if this like is cracked, or because all we actually really need to do is have her evade once, and then she's not evading us anymore. There we go. No more evades. That was only a 6-star though, not a rank 4, you know? But I do really like Elsa. She's actually used to be one of my favorite like photon counters. Like I had her in my deck a lot, specifically for photons. Couple extra, a couple extra skill champions probably help my overall ability to draft better though. It is pretty beautiful. I mean, a 52.6k fight, that's pretty good. And that's really equivalent ranks, because a rank 2 versus a 6-star. I mean, it's punching pretty much even. The only really benefit there is it was the challenger rating higher. But she has a really high crit rate, and she was gaining more crit rate shrugging off debuffs, so... yeah. does make you smile. Like I said, I needed her to evade one. Like, the timing on it wasn't great, but, you know, and she threw the special one, but, you know, it ended up timing out that, like, the power stings fell off at a good time, and I could throw my special without being punished super hard. Alright, he really doesn't have a super workable option for that, so. Whereas I can now do this. And it is only a rank 3, which means we can go straight special 1, special 2, and that's enough to kill him. As long as we don't have the weakness on us, I guess. Come on. Crap. That's not what we wanted. Timing on that. So much lag, bro. Dude, I would have been able to punish that if it wasn't for the lag. Full yellow bard at least. Well, willpower is from all the debuffs is more than enough in a lot of these. That would have gone so much faster if things just timed out a little bit differently with the darn the power lock, the special lock rather. And if it wasn't for the lag, I could have punished him after he like full comboed in my block. But I couldn't do that because I didn't know when he was doing his last hit because of the lag. I had pretty darn good Neuroshock RNG on that one though. Yeah, I got max willpower plus the recovery mastery maxed out. We've been promoted. We are beast mode. I do not have maker, no. Good. So extra. That is actually so extra, so that's valid. He's got one rank 4 in this deck. I'd be very surprised if he doesn't, if he plays this out, if I'm being honest. Let's get rid of you. Everybody else is whatever. That would probably do it. That would probably do it. How is recovery locked? What do you have extra points in that allow you to get to willpower if your recovery is locked? Rank 4 undo Tolk, mind you, too. That's choice. Let's see. Let's I feel like it especially makes a difference because of Despair Mastery. You're getting less. The Recovery Mastery gives you 115% recovery. Oh, that's a terrible idea, isn't it? Let's go ahead and do that. Crazy that I'm passing on rank 4 Koi for rank 2 Shield. And Despair can only reduce 100%, although most champions aren't going to give you max debuffs for that, letting you still willpower some. Whereas, anyway. This is a really weird draft, man. Like, you drafted mostly 6 stars. It has, I don't know. It's weird. I'm just gonna spider over this, I guess. Have fun with that. Right before the special lock. Dude, freaking evade, throw me up. Willpower is like too much. Whatever. It's a win. But yeah, you should fix that. You need maxed out recovery, dude. Fix your masteries. I'm hoping he's at least playing it out and not just like pausing to get a 15k score, because that would honestly just be a waste of everybody's time. This 15k is not going to be good enough remotely. And it's just wasting his time. Okay, that looks like he at least played it out. And my time. And look, he scored better than 15k. Not that a 20k score was going to be remotely solid enough. Yeah, I mean, it's true. We have to play it out. Yeah, he's got nothing for this fight either, so he's just kind of shafted. He's just 100% uber screwed. That's what he is. Yeah. Let's see. We're gonna chill with this. I mean, that was fast, but it was also, like, kind of slow. I mean, that was only a rank 2. Versus rank 2, so even ranks and... I don't know. Not sure if I just didn't get enough heavies in there or what happened. Alright, this is the last refill. We're just gonna do this, refill, and go to sleep. Although I gotta rinse out my cup and do the dishes, but... no void, no that, and... I messed that up, but it's whatever. Let's give it a herb. Dude, I would take any of those. Come on. Oh, did this break too? You dick! Why dough? Talk about sucky. This should go pretty quick. You can also get him to throw a special one. Bro. Broski, what the heck happens? Dude, that would have been amazing if it didn't, like, if I didn't get hit by that stupid special. You should 100% win that. I mean, critting with her a lot isn't like that big a deal because like you're doing burst damage on your crits anyway. Wow! Should have won that. You should 100% won that. He's not responsive. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, the lag is not great. Come on. Dag nabbits. That timed out so poorly, but it should still be fine. Yeah, we won. He's got no willpower, so. Yeah, and he died anyway. We had a couple tweaks, and we're doing good. I mean, Kushala is pretty dang solid. I wish I had a rank 4 Sig 200. I mean, I would take a rank 3 at Sig 200. I mean, but mine's rank 3 unawakened, which is not great, so. As Guardians. No void, thank you. Rather not the Warlock either. That's a rank 4. Let's not allow that. That's gonna be way too dang versatile. Has a big bullseye. That's fine. Let's see. Ouch. That is not awesome. Dude, I was not trying to throw that. Yeah, he died anyway. Ugh. Keep throwing specials when I'm not trying to because the stupid button is in the wrong spot, man. It's all good. What's on? What? That again. Looks like it didn't even matter even if he happened to have MD on, which he didn't, so. Come back now, we've been gone too long. Take me back where you belong. Back to me. Seven wins plus 1 in GC. Yep. If we don't lose any. Right, because that's 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Yeah, so 7 and then 1. But again, we're just finishing out what energy we have, and then I'm going to call it, and we'll finish it up tomorrow. Wow. Immediate quit out. You had a lot of rank 4s in there, I thought, too. I couldn't count them all because they quit out too dang fast. Whatever. I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't care. Yeah, it was a lot. Like, I thought I saw 2 rows worth of rank 4s. There's no reason for him to quit out. I mean, you don't get the points if you quit out, right? Like, you have to do the match. Like, just quitting it out like that doesn't give you the points for the thing, does it? It'd be kind of problematic if it did, because you could just spam energy refills and just up, quit, up, quit, up. The points. Where were we? Let's get rid of Gallon, Warlock. Yeah, screw it, let's do it. Yeah, I have no idea. No idea. I really am just bullying the crap out of people, apparently. Alright, let's see if we can not butcher this again. She works for that. Totally fine. But no willpower, which means not finishing full yellow bar. Probably. Be very impressive. Just need you to... Yeah. Gosh, dang it. It just if I had the 7-star, it would line up so much better. Oh, there's no relic on him. That's probably would help too. That would honestly probably help quite a bit. we should throw a relic on him, don't you think? Yeah, that's a good idea. We got plenty of relics. Just throw a random relic of the new ones, the stat, yeah, the stat cast ones. Unbelievable. Something went seriously wrong in his fight. Yeah, what the heck? How did he do so little damage? That makes no sense. I have no idea. Dude, I have a ton of relics, man. What are you talking about, Puffy? What are you on about? But not necessarily fast. Well, yeah. Well, not depends on this champion, but not necessarily faster than an ascended one. A rank 2 7-star is equivalent to a 6-star rank 5 ascended. Crap. I wasn't paying attention. We might lose this. Damage cap. Got really lucky that that final one didn't. Honestly, for that not being really exactly what I wanted, I'll take a 49.2. Because Spider-Woman is basically designed to beat Enchantress. Like, she counters she perfectly counters Enchantress. Like, she's designed to counter everything Enchantress does. Like, you really don't have to worry about getting damage back on yourself, so you don't have to worry too much about the spells. You just want to get rid of the spells to not have the damage mitigation, but you're not going to have to worry about getting damage back if she throws a special while having many. Yeah, there you go. The debilitate prevents you from taking the damage back if she throws a special from stored damage. Shaw is amazing. Silver Sable is alright. Alright, we can do... Yeah, we have the energy for one more. If we win, we move up, and then we're one bracket away. Four wins off, which we can take care of tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, it's still week 1, so it's not like... Points... Yeah, it's whatever. What happened there? I did start a match, didn't I? What's going on? It doesn't prevent her spells. It prevents you from taking damage back if she throws a, because normally if you deal damage to her with, okay, there we go. If you deal damage to her while she has her spells, she stores that damage and throws the special before you get rid of them all. You take a chunk of damage back, but the debilitate prevents you from taking that damage back. Huzzah! Before I forget, we should probably put a relic on on him while we're using him. It really wouldn't hurt. Just in time for the objectives to reset again, too. Yeah, the intercepts and the yeah, it won't be great. Alright, do we have anything particularly useful? Crit damage and crit rate? Sure. Oh, we actually have 2 of those. We have a crit rate and crit damage, and crit damage with crit rate. Let's take a quick look at the stats to see what the difference is. Okay, that was wonky. This one's probably better. So we got 1.72% and almost 10% for crit damage. And this one has much higher crit damage, and then this is lower. Honestly, this one almost would be better, because I think the crit damage rating going up more would probably be better than the crit rate going up by this because that's like 0.5%. I don't know, it's whatever. Let's use this one. Yeah, those are recommended. Where is our email? There we go. I mean, we could. I'm fine with the way I have him. He doesn't need a defensive relic. Especially not this meta. It doesn't. Anywho. well, that does it. That moved us up, and we are out of energy. So, and war is done, and AQ doesn't start till tomorrow. So, success, boys. Let's call it there, and we'll hit the GC tomorrow. I gotta go to bed. Tired. Need sleeps. Need the sleeps. So, back tomorrow. Hit the GC, get our Radiance, and go from there. Yeah, special. So our Radiance, because we have basically the day to get that, and then we did 100 over the next week after that, and then 200 the week after that. So, huzzah! Oh. Have yourselves a good rest of your night, and we'll see you around. Peace.